Well, the lightest and the most powerful McLaren is here in India finally. जी हाँ, the 750S right behind me is the talk of the town. Well, to discuss more about McLaren's plans और actually ये गाड़ी के बारे में हम ज़्यादा जानेंगे from the man who is responsible for this brand in India. That's right, Lalit Chaudhary. He's the CMD at Infinity Cars, the brand that really has brought McLaren to India. They are the official partners. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lalit, बहुत धन्यवाद and congratulations. I think this looks stunning.
Stunning.
Like, totally stunning.
I noticed you've color coordinated with the car.
Well, it just so happened, you know, just pure luck, but I guess
Okay,
it suits me.
Yes, it does.
पहले तो the response that you've got, a lot of people knew ये आने वाली है कई समय से, so have you already sold out all?
Yeah, I think we came in with the 720 initially, 1.5 साल पहले जब brand launch हुआ था, and 720 was in production since 2017, and बहुत सारे लोगों का उम्मीद था that the 750 comes in as quickly as it gets
Yes,
launched,
I know, I
and
remember.
now the 750 is finally here. People will see it, I think they will love it, and lots of soft confirmations which will soon get converted into closures, and I think we'll be sold out for this year within weeks.
Wow, that's amazing to know. So clearly line up कर रहे हैं लोग इसको लेने के लिए, and you'll have a limited quota as we know. But McLaren's journey in India so far has been pretty phenomenal. I mean, उसी वक्त से हमने luxury car segment में भी एक अच्छी buoyancy देखी. Last 2 साल में the overall car market and particularly luxury car market has done very well. Here is the super luxury one. So हमें sense दीजिए of how has it been for you, because आप कई brands में operate करते हैं इसी space में.
I think post-COVID has been a different game altogether.
The world's changed.
The world has changed, totally changed, and India for a change is willing to spend and consume, unlike before. We're seeing that in all the product categories that we operate. Sports car segment is also, the numbers that we are clocking are remarkable. We still have to catch up with the rest of the world. तो उम्मीद यही है कि the momentum continues, and the 25-30% kind of year-on-year growth that has been the case for the last couple of years, that probably should continue for the foreseeable future.
But जो consumer का behavior change हुआ है जिसकी आप बात कर रहे हैं, because you directly deal with them, you understand their psyche. Brands जितने luxury के हैं हर तरफ हमने growth देखी है. I mean, be it automotive or otherwise, I think people prefer and they are aspiring for luxury more. So companies like yours obviously stand to benefit at this point. Red flags क्या हो सकते हैं that you have to be always careful about?
I think from an economy point of view, the most important aspect is stability. As long as there is no hidden shocks around the corner, and if it's more of the same and things remain predictable, then I think it's India's moment in the sun. And that's the prevalent view in the country. All of us believe that, right? And it's about time, because we've had bad years in the past as well. So there's nothing wrong in having a few good years. And it allows for India, consumption in India, luxury uptake in India to catch up with the rest of the world. So we're all benefiting from that user behavior. And the hope is that it continues, and rightfully so.
Okay. Luxury car market for 2024 आपको कैसे लग रहा है, कितनी growth expect करेंगे पिछले साल के मुकाबले? Of course base is small, so expectation is कि यहाँ से double हो सकता है the numbers that we are talking.
एक साल में तो double नहीं होगा, but it will take a few years to double. But I think 20-30% growth तो उम्मीद तो रख रहे हैं लोग in the luxury segment, and on the basis of last 2-3 years performance.
Sure.
And different models, different brands will see different growth rates. In McLaren out here, we might see a good growth rate because we have the full product range now.
Correct.
Last year, we did not have the 750, the 720 was phasing out. The Artura had just come in. Now we have the Artura, we have the 750, we have the GTS. So together with the full model range and some special run cars, I think we will have a very good year.
Okay, brilliant to know, क्योंकि लोग wait कर रहे हैं ऐसी गाड़ियों का, and now with the full lineup clearly shows that India एक important market है for McLaren globally. And that of course is my next question, क्योंकि जिस तरह से बाहर अब इंडिया को देखा जाता है, we were a very small market at one point, but of course comparisons were drawn कि हम चाइना तक कब पहुँचेंगे, और well, slowly but surely we'll get there. But आपका क्या sense है कहाँ इंडिया को देखा जाता है when you know these kind of cars, these expensive cars are seen?
No, surprisingly, India scores reasonably well in this segment. as a percentage of global market share, India scores better in this segment than in the lower price segment, which shows that Indian willingness to consume at the high end is very strong. And I don't think China se compare karna chahiye, because that's a different country with a different trajectory of growth.
Sure.
But at the same time, when we compare India with its own past, with our own past, then I think we're in a much better space today than before. And if more of the same happens, we may pursue our own trajectory going up, but what's more important is that that's a solid demand, that stable demand, and brands like us are able to best offer the customer an international experience on par with what they would get elsewhere. After that, then the buying happens, consumption happens. So long as you're not compromising on brand standards and you're giving them what they would like to experience, and they're getting their money's worth, then I think it's a matter of a year here or two, and then you'll get your numbers.
All right. Thank you so much. Lovely speaking with you.
Always
guys. Always a
delight.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks.